Welcome back, Keepers with a Flame. Okay, so yeah, I had to skip yesterday because there was a bunch of trucks just like beeping and whatever else yesterday. So it's like that's gonna be really frustrating for anybody who can actually hear that. So I was like, nope, today is not gonna be a good day for reading, and they did it pretty much from 7 to 5. So yeah, yippee skippy, Virgo. How you feeling? How are we doing with Virgo? Yeah, I tried doing a read for you yesterday, and I was like, this is so incredibly obnoxiously loud and annoying. Kind of not. I was like, I kind of tried to like replay the video back, and I was like, wow. Random beeping, and then, yeah, and then pets all like, hey, what's up? Now that you're sitting down, not doing anything. So, yeah, it's a thing. You ready yet? You ready to go, Virgo? I don't know if you watched in my previous like Circe's, I'm gonna do Circe's readings, and then I did get a new deck, Herbal Astrology, so that's gonna be probably in my reads from here on out. All right, let's go. Perfect. What's happening? Okay. Novel. Alright, Magician in reverse, 8 of Wands, the Empress, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. So what it feels like is like either you're getting feedback about some type of black magic that either you have done or has been done on you, and this is what I'm getting. So this says Little Birds of the Woods. So this feels like, this is the mushroom deck, by the way. I did do a, hey, I got a new deck, mushroom deck. Mystical, no, Midnight Mushrooms by Sarah Richard. So this feels like either you did this or somebody else did this, and you're receiving messages about it, and you're able to now kind of assess, like, so when we think of the Empress, right, she's birthing things, she's bringing new life to things, she's planting seeds as she goes. It feels like right now you're ripping out all the things you don't want in that garden, ripping out things that like block you mentally. So there's the deck, for those of you who are curious. Really cool little deck. Really into it. I'm getting more into the herbal stuff. I'm getting more into the plant thing, which is my niche. My niche. The only qualm I have with this particular deck is they don't tell you the medicinal on it as much as I would like. They tell you where you can find it. They don't tell you the medicinal of it. It's a cute deck. I like it. It's growing on me. Ha ha ha. But it's a little rough on the hands. Maybe I'll just grow some calluses or something. So the Queen of Wands is in reverse here. So there's something that you very much do not desire. You're looking at it through like the overview, and you kind of see it as like, that is not going to end well, must remove type of like, almost like very intense, not going to bode well, must remove. Whatever this energy is. So I don't know if you're taking this for yourself or if you're the Empress who's like seeing this somewhere else. Well, I'll have to verify. So we got the Ace of Cups. Ooh, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Well, that's good. And then the Lovers. Aww. Okay. Ten of Swords is right underneath that, just so you know. So you're keeping your stuff sovereign, but then you're bringing it... Interesting. And then the Blushing Milk Cap is the Nine of Swords. Fluted Bird's Nest is the fungus. There's your little birdie. Okay. So maybe this was you doing the, like, the magician thing in reverse on the outside. Now, let me be clear. Sometimes there is things that need to be conducted in a way that... because you're trying to move forward in a Seven of Swords type of scenario, and you need to find a different way to do it. As long as you're not harming anyone directly, the Magician in reverse is not always a bad thing. So typically Magician in reverse is the black magic or the hidden stuff. The stuff nobody knows about. But this energy is sending in messages to the Empress energy here that something is not going to bode well at all. And you just need to get it, you want it removed. And there's the Nine of Swords in reverse here. So I think you're ingesting this information, whatever intel this is coming in for you. I don't feel like this is happening. I feel like you're just getting messages about this right now. Now, I can't decipher like who's what here. Just do whatever you want with what I'm giving you. But you are either at peace with yourself or whatever relationship you're holding close to your heart, closest to your heart. And maybe this is something new that you just let in past this Nine of Swords here. Yeah, then you've got the Ten of Swords in the upright in the page. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe there's something happening with your internal bonds. I think of Lovers, and I think that Two Cups that we have like on our little devil horns, called the hippocampus. Oh, Harold. Our little eagle, or a big eagle, I should say, has returned. Again, signifying the messages. Bird's message. His name is Harold. He's Harold to herald a message. So I feel like this is just messages. This isn't actual actions as of yet. Messages of some outside action, and you're like, must remove. So it's kind of, now that you've got that information or that result of whatever, your Nine of Swords is flipping over and the worst is done. And now you can either get back to pair-binding with your sovereign self and feel safe and confident in your own sovereignty, because somewhere over here you looked out for your own best interest and didn't screw yourself over. Or you didn't screw your beloved over. Well, I don't know how this is working out for you. But you are coming to the conclusion, because right there's the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it's coming to it's not there yet, because it's 3 from the bottom. It's not there yet, but it's going to get there, because the Nine of Swords is now in reverse. So now you can move on to the 10, which is enlightenment. And because you see it, it doesn't have to be a painful thing, right? You've already transmuted this energy with the Empress energy here. You're like, I'm gonna decide what goes in my garden, and if that's not going to help my garden grow and flourish, gone. Bye, Felicia. Okay, So that's what I'm getting. I'm going to clarify here quick. Ooh, 10 minutes. Okay, let's get the Magician in reverse and the Eight of Wands for Virgo. Pretty please. Ooh, you're eager to go, Virg. Okay. The Mother of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the Four of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're just hanging out. You're just like, okay, well, this is a situation. Nobody's getting, yeah, I'm not it feels like you're not giving them, or the situation, or whatever the heck this is, any mental clarity, any emotional water. You're just hanging out and waiting and not working on anything towards this particular energy. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman here, you're just waiting for this transformation to come through so you can step into whatever. So I know the Magician is transformation, but the Empress can see from a very, very high perspective. And she operates off of the best interest of her people, so to speak. So when you think of the Empress, think of like Emperor Wu. How did she set her people up? She made sure that they had more than enough food stock before they did effing anything. If you get your food supply the F under control, ain't nobody gonna touch you. Then she's like, all right, let's start exporting and importing some things. The Silk Road. Then she's like, my people want to be spiritually fulfilled. She made huge Buddhist statues, which are now being chiseled away, in giant countrysides. All because the people were asking for it. She fulfilled their needs first and then capitalized on what they want. And right now you're seeing something in whatever area, garden, life, situation. Life is a garden. That's not needed and is going to be kind of ill-fitted for the life that you are aiming at here. Okay? So let's get that Empress energy clarified real quick. Got strength there. 10 of Wands. Lots of fire energy. Lighten it up, are we? It's that full moon eclipse, man. You gotta let some stuff go. You gotta take what you don't want. Put it to those flames, Father of Cups. There it is. 10 of Wands. The Chariot in reverse will not be able to move forward unless you release what it is that you are seeing right now. That's a no bueno. Son of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in reverse and Judgment. You're not going to let this energy come to fruition unless you look down and see some equal give and take. And if you don't see the equal give and take, all you need to do is step back and divine justice will come in. And when I say divine justice, I don't mean whatever. I mean that karma, the universe at large, will just do whatever it needs to do as long as you do not engage. If you put yourself in this is the energy. Okay. The environment creates the cell, which means if you step into that energy, if you engage, when you know full dang well there's no equal give and take here, you will become the thing you hang out with. So if they're telling you, look, I don't care, I don't have that pentacle to give you, I don't have that cup to give you, I don't have this to give you, if you continue to engage, well then that's what you're going to get. So don't engage. Okay? Okay. Let's get the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords in reverse for Virgo, please, and thank you. Yep. Okay. Yep. Five of Wands in reverse and the Son of Cups. You are not engaging in petty arguments or whatever else. You do have your glowing cup here. The Sun would be the Knight of Cups. So you do come in and say, did you want this yet? No? Okay, I'm leaving. I still got this. I'm keeping my own sovereignty over here. Did you want to drink from this? Okay. And you're not doing anything petty about it. You're stopping, you're ceasing, you're becoming aware of the fact that this energy is directly attached to this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. So you're like, don't make it petty. Don't do it. Virgo. Okay, just checking. Alright, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers in the root system. What's up, Virgo? Ooh, High Priestess in reverse, keeping secrets. Yep. And the 7th, yeah. You're keeping it to yourself. That's cool. Yeah, if you were bonding with yourself or bonding with another, I would keep it protected at this point, because whatever energy this is, ugh. Okay, it's not good for that. Find a different way through it, and you did with the Nine of Swords. So keep it secret, keep it safe. Keep those cups protected. Yeah, you pretty much don't have a choice, do you? Okay. All right. I want the Ten of Swords clarified for Virgo. How can I get something on that? Yeah, you don't have a choice but to become enlightened about this and complete the cycle. So now how you interpret that, how you interpret the enlightenment, it's kind of up to you. Just remember, drop the petty little whipping wands. If you can cease that, it'll be okay. All right. Let us get an herbal astrology. Let's get something for Virgo. What do they need to rise above this? Whatever the heck is going on. Okay, not half the deck. I will take the top card, though. Dandelion in reverse. Jangle, jangle, jangle. Saint Mother's Word at the bottom. Okay, we got 17 minutes. All right. 53 is the number for those of you who like to play with those. And if you don't, learn how to. I'm going to do it in the upright so you can see the energy of the card. Okay. We did get it in reverse, though. The Wounded Healer, Chiron. That's going to be the major focus for the next couple years. If you got a 5-pointer, I'd click it. Upright, the Wounded Healer, wounds as tools to awaken, healing journey, inner child healing. Reversed, wounded inner child, inactive, rejected, instincts, trauma, victimization. The astrological ruler here is Chiron and Jupiter. The English word for dandelion comes from the French dent de lion, or lion's teeth, referring to the spiky, pointed shape of the plant. The French also called this plant pissenlit, or pea the bed, due to its diuretic powers. Native Americans used it to treat kidney disease, swelling, skin problems, heartburn, and stomach upset. Traditional Chinese medicine used it for stomach problems, appendicitis, breast inflammation, and to assist mothers with milk production. In Europe, it has been used to relieve fever, to treat boils, eye problems, diabetes, and diarrhea. Dandelion is a survivor. It has an extraordinary ability to withstand hardship and thrive in disturbed environments. Dandelion loosens compacted earth and grows deep taproots that rejuvenate the soil. And this is what it does to the body and soul. It assists in renewing, cleansing, mineralizing, and adapting. In medicinal astrology, dandelion is associated with the sun and Jupiter. Its primary alternative herbs are primarily an alternative herb that gradually restore the proper function of the body, increasing health and vitality, and bitter herb that works on the liver and gallbladder, as well as the kidneys. Chiron, also known as the Wounded Healer, is a wise centaur in Greek mythology who gives up his immortality to save Prometheus after he was accidentally pricked by a poison arrow, and learned that, despite all his medical knowledge, he would be in pain forever. He ended up landing amongst the stars as a constellation. Chiron orbits between Saturn and Uranus, symbolically marking the liminal territory between Saturn, the third dimension, and concrete reality, and Uranus, the fifth dimension, and the quantum mind, embodying the rainbow bridge between the inner and outer planets. In astrology, Chiron represents our deepest, most inner wounds that are the most difficult to heal, yet it also marks where we hold our greatest gifts. Guidance. Dandelion is here to remind you that you can thrive regardless of your circumstances. Take ownership over your wounds. Find gratitude in the lessons. Dive deep into the depths of your origins and use your wounding to further define the purpose and healing you are here to transmit and share with the world. Don't let your pain define your personality, but draw from it for strength and purpose. Like Chiron, you are born from the seeds of higher order and intelligence. Embrace this great healing power you've been given and go beyond the outlined path. This is the deck. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Herbal Astrology by Adriana Alves, and the artwork is by Josephine Clerks. Very, very symbolic, very beautiful. This is the deck that I've always wanted. How about that? It ties everything together. So it gives you an idea of what's happening in the inner world as well as the outer world, right? And the astral world, so to speak. So let's go. Where are we at? Sweets. We got time. Let's read the under. St. John's wort, which is in the uprights. Da, 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 da. Ready, set, grow. Radiance. Joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. St. John's wort, like the sun card in the tarot, represents feelings of protection, optimism, fulfillment, prosperity, success, and the dawn that follows the darkest of nights. The sun is the source of all life on our planet, and it represents life energy itself. The Latin name hypericum means to place above the altar, and performatum means perforation, a reference to the holes in the plant's leaves, used since ancient times as a protective plant against witchcraft, demonic entities, or psychic energy. St. John's wort was often used in an exorcism rituals when demons were eradicated from possessed spaces and people. St. John's wort is the epitome of solar herb. It blossoms around the peak of midsummer day by embodying resilience, vitality, and longevity. Its power is such that it is believed to be effective in protecting a home against lightning, fires, and severe storms. One of the common customs was to burn the herb in the fireplace and let the pungent smoke penetrate the space to ward off evil and enhance protection. The ancients believed this precious ally to be one of the greatest gifts to humanity due to the plethora of healing benefits it contains. For many centuries, St. John's wort has been used as a remedy against depression, anxiety, melancholy, viruses, wounded healing, pain relief, spiritual protection, and more. The midsummer goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of life in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of true wealth and healing is within. St. John's wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightened truth. Avoidance and distraction from this great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking your truth. St. John's wort grants us the spiritual courage of fire needed to navigate the death of the old self. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Love you. Till next time. Keep your flame, Virgo.